Rock camp, it's not really a camp, I mean, because they don't bring their sleeping bags.
Rock camp. Well, I found out about rock camp through Austin School of Music in Austin, Texas. And I taught there. Dave Seabree's the owner of that school, and I taught there for about 4 or 5 years doing rock camp, and I learned how to do it there. They've been doing it for quite a while, about 10 years now.
It's a situation where kids can learn to pretty much play with each other. I mean, up to a point, everybody's got certain skills that they learn by themselves, but when you put them together, it's a whole different concept. It has to do with having a degree as a musician and growing up in that environment, then going to college, getting your degree, and what do? Nobody that plays cares about anybody else's degree. They just care about the experience that you have and how well you play. And of course, your personality has a lot to do with that. But another way to be able to use your skills is to teach. And the public school system, doesn't have money to let us come in and hire us and teach kids how to play in a band as opposed to the band, the school band. You don't go out and see school bands. People don't buy records from school bands. They're not designed for the consumer. They're designed for just, scholastic skills and entertainment while you're at school. I think it's a good way for us to be able to put some real life experience back into the community. Yeah. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4, change. 2, 3, 4, stay there. 2, 3, 4, down. 2, 3, 4, start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, move. 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. No. Beginning again. Y'all do it one more time and then we're gonna move on.
1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. One more time. 1, 2, ready, go.
Hi, I'm Zach Filler. I'm 14 years old and I play the guitar.
My name is Michael Alonzo. I'm 13 years old and I play percussion and drums, and I've been playing for about 6 months.
I'm Ray Osborne. I'm 14. I play guitar.
I'm Stanley McSay. I'm 14 and I sing, and I also play guitar, but not too much.
My name's Jamie Pack. I'm 17. I play bass.
My name's Rowdy Carter. I'm 14 years old and I play Epiphone guitar.
I'm Josh. I'm 16 and I play guitar.
I'm Jordan Gage. I'm 16 now and I play the electric guitar.
I am Jessica Blackburn. I'm 16 years old and I play keyboard.
I'm Matt Daly. I'm 15 and I play guitar.
My name is Devin Nattar. I'm 13 and I play American Fender jazz bass.
Hey, my name is Ryan Coates. I'm 13. I play the electric guitar, or any guitar.
My musical influences are the Sex Pistols, Ramones, all the old stuff.
Rush, The Who, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix, and all the old ones. I don't like any of the new music.
Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, stuff like that.
Actually, the White Stripes. I like them.
Jimi Hendrix.
Well, I think I'm influenced a lot by more underground musicians than popular ones, so it might sound kind of vague, but I think my main ones might be Converge.
Green Day and Jimmy Eat World, and I'm kind of into Nirvana now. They've kind of showed me Nirvana.
AC/DC.
Earth Tone 9 from Britain.
So I like old bands like Hendrix, Nirvana, and then I like some of the metal stuff like Avenged Sevenfold and some Killswitch Engage. And I don't know, I just like.
A lot of older music, not really much new stuff like Rush, Pink Floyd, The Who, a bunch of older bands like Jimi Hendrix, The White Stripes, Led Zeppelin.
Definitely above all, No Doubt and Nirvana. Because No Doubt, I liked them when I was little and I was obsessed. And now she has a solo album, but Gwen Stefani is one of my main influences. And then Nirvana as well.
Jimi Hendrix and Rush.
Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, all those really hard rocking bands.
There's 2 bands.
We've got 2 bands right now, and one of them is more of a lighter rock band. The other one's more of a heavy rock band.
We've got a heavier band.
Rock.
Heavy metal, hard rocking band.
I'm in the metal one, and we're doing Black Sabbath and stuff like that.
The other band, they're more of a laid-back kind of poppy kind of style.
Pop, punk rock band.
Poppier, a little lighter sound, and I'm in more poppier band.
Pop and like light rock bass.
Pop band type of deal.
We're kind of the modern type band, I guess.
We're playing, I guess, more modern, poppy rock stuff, as far as I know.
Well, theirs is all new, and I don't know. I don't really know what they're singing.
I've got the pop bands, and Lee's got the heavy metal, more rock bands. And some, all kids want to rock ultimately, so even the pop bands, there's got to be some edgy stuff going on. Zach, only you until the drums come in. Try it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think people will probably get more comfortable with each other and start to, form more as a band. Because right now we're kind of sloppy, and I guess we're not quite, up to tune. Because I guess not many of us has actually played with so many people and a drummer and an actual band.
This is my first time to play in a room with other people.
Sometimes we have some troubles, coming from there to there, from switching to chords or what so, but we're getting it down.
Their skill levels are varying in the groups. We try to place them in the bands according to their stylistic preferences and their ability level?
Lee and Dave just kind of divided us up how they wanted us to and said, deal with it.
They haven't even picked names for their bands yet, so they're still kind of getting to know each other.
We don't know our name yet. We haven't got one, so I don't know what the other band's name is, so I'm not sure yet.
I guess we had a bunch of different names for our bands, and I guess we went with Runs and Gozes, which is Guns N' Roses with the 2 letters backwards, or the bass player Jamie made that one up.
We haven't picked one yet, but they all like one name that I didn't really like. Runs and Gozes. I just wasn't into that, but everybody else is.
We're Digital Platinum.
Digital Platinum is the name of our band. The other one is Panther City Locos. No idea how they got that.
Were they gonna
Panther
be
City
called like
Locos. Well, we're
Mommy's-
called Panther City, so.
Or weren't they going to be called Mommy's Rejects or something like that?
Mommy's Rejects.
I think that was their name before they
Awesome
changed
name.
it.
Well, there was a lot of ideas and some of them were really weird. But then Ryan suggested gold, and we all liked that. But then I was like, yeah, platinum is a lot more expensive than gold, so let's do that.
I think
And we were like,
didn't
okay.
Dave come up with digital?
And then Dave added the digital.
Yeah,
Cause
I think.
yeah, talking bad about you.
It's all about Dave, you know.
The first day we all met each other and then played a little bit, and then we talked about what kind of song we would like to play.
Some of the songs that we're playing are like a little bit too poppy, but I can deal with it. It's all right.
If you want to know them, I guess that makes people who would see us go, oh, well, I know that song, but I think it's just kind of not really having a lot of creativity or originality if you just pick, you know, Smells Like Teen Spirit or When I Come Around. I mean, they're good songs, but it's just...
Yeah, they're all right. I like Nirvana. Coldplay's okay, and we're still working on some more songs.
One thing that I told all of them from the beginning when we auditioned, I was like, okay, I understand you like this, and you like this, and you like this. Well, hopefully you'll be able to play that AC/DC song or something by that group, but you may have to play something that you probably normally would not have ever thought that you would ever play.
People wouldn't like my choices.
It's like we started out with Nirvana, and that kind of made us feel like we were going to be doing more songs like that. But then after that, we just started doing
What are you
Cold.
talking about?
Like we started off with Nirvana, so we thought it
Yeah.
was going to be all like
You.
that.
We can't make everybody happy all the time, but there's, even if they don't want to play the tunes that everyone has voted on and the tunes that have been chosen, even if they didn't want to play them at first, I think they're realizing that their parts in the music are more important than they originally thought they were going to be, and it's gratifying in the end.
Weren't y'all talking about doing that Guns N' Roses tune?
I want to do a Metallica song. We've got to do a Metallica song, man. I'm sorry.
He's smoking crack. You never
I can teach you any Metallica song you want to know, though.
Yeah.
Almost
We
any
got,
Metallica
we
song.
also have, so far the only thing we've all agreed on is
Smoke on the Water.
that Smoke on the Water or the Heaven song.
Our set list so far is AC/DC, TNT, Black Sabbath, Iron Man, and BC Boys, Fight for Your Right to Party.
Double D, you ready? 1, 2. You missed it. You missed it. 1, 2. Kick it. 4, 5. 1, 2. Kick it.
back to open?
Yeah. No.
Open
Goes
back
back
to
to the first one.
All right. That's good.
Do it again. Do a whole round of it, and then make sure everybody's got it.
1, 2, 3. I'll kick you out of my house if that's the close.
No,
I don't care what the lyrics are. I just want you to do something. So 1, 2, 3. Missed it. 1, 2, 3. Missed it. 1, 2, 3.
Get out of this house if that's a clothes you're gonna wear.
What? Step out?
It's don't step out of this house if that's a clothes you're gonna wear.
Don't step out of that house if that's the clothes you're gonna wear. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. Missed it. 1, 2, 3. Missed it.
A5, and you just put your finger down and let go of that one.
From the next verse. Ready? Next verse. Here's the guitar solo. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're behind. You got a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You gotta be right in here. So what's that lyric? 1, 2, 3. I don't any of them. Yeah, but you gotta be here. Yeah, I want you guys to do that whole last verse. Right after the guitar solo. So it's 1, 2, 3. Missed it. Missed it. Thank you.
And then 8.
Sorry, I'm just being stupid. You just go back to 8, 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the last chord is. Then it goes E7, G.
You know, I think music is very hopeful at a young age if you learn it. Right now, we don't have a lot of music and the arts aren't stressed near enough, in my personal opinion, in the public school system. You know, some people, you know, that are more elitist may not consider this even music or working. Well, it is. I mean, they're rhythms, notes, tones, pitches. They're learning about how to tune their guitars, learning about how to play together, and it's ultimately the teamwork ability in these kids is going to improve, you know, tenfold.
Yeah. Let him get it down because I know he's almost got it. Let him plug in because he's left-handed. Don't you know? Might not want to mess him up.
It's easy. I got it.
Let me hear it. What? I thought it was easy and you had it already.
2. Here's the. I know. Hey, listen. You guys are used to playing guitars and bass. You didn't know you're gonna have to be vocalists. That's okay. You're doing fine. But we're gonna get it right. Here we go. No, we're way past that. We've got to learn that one better. That's the easiest song we do. We know that we don't know that one at all.
They learn to respect each other's equipment and each other's ideas, and they learn ultimately and hopefully they learn to respect music and the songs. And it's a very humbling experience knowing that what you bring to the table, what you bring to Rock Camp is meaningless without what everybody else brings along with it.
And we've got this AC/DC songbook, which means we don't even need a CD to listen to it, because we can learn it right off here. Let's do something off of Back in Black album. She was a fast machine, she kept my motor clean. She was the best darn woman that I ever seen. She had a sight and eyes telling me no lie. Knocking out with those Americans, taking more than a share. I'd be fighting for air. The wall starts shaking. That's a good one. You know any other ones right off the bat off that album? Hey, I know. Rowdy, do you know Thunderstruck? Shh. Slower. Slower.
Maybe you've got great skills, but there's absolutely no meaning behind it if you can't apply those to a band situation, which means working with others. They can be your own age and your own style, or they can absolutely not be your own age and style and stuff like that. They can be completely different.
I just want to play like rock and roll. I didn't really want to play like poppy stuff.
Volume up, good job. We got some work to do. You got to remember how those parts go, man. But the good thing is that we kept going. We didn't stop, even though we probably could have and should have, just to figure it out, because you got lost, and you got lost. In turn, we all tend to get lost. What do you do when you don't know what's going on? Listen to me.
Sometimes maybe, yeah, she has a bunch of piano parts, but then some of her songs we do, she doesn't have much, and I think she kind of feels a little sad that she doesn't have much. But I'm glad that we're doing this new song by Coldplay, Speed of Sound, because it gives her a bunch of parts to do on the keyboard, and she likes it.
Let's try it together. 1, 2, 3, 4.
My ideal song would probably be like Barracuda, since we have a female singer, or like Rock and Roll by Led Zeppelin. That'd be awesome.
Probably for us, because we've known each other for a long time now. We live right across the street from each other. I think maybe probably Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne.
ABC. G. Then the same lick. Bam, boom, hey.
Okay, do that much again. Just make up the words. I don't need to be anything other than a prison guard's son. I don't need to be anything other than a specialist's son. Okay, good. What do you think about that song?
You got overplayed to the max, but it's a good song.
Overplayed to the max, dude. All right. That's what they said when I was a kid, Shanley.
I'm a hippie at heart. I even have Woodstock on DVD.
You what?
I even have Woodstock on DVD.
Woodstock. I mean, that was before me.
I realized that.
Okay.
I'd like for everybody to take a short solo in that without going. You know, I would like for the solo to be something more like a. More melodic than. Yeah, something besides that. We've got plenty of wailing solos. I want some melodic solos happening. Yeah, so tonight go home and say, hey Dad, will you pull out your Skinner, dude, so I can hear Simple Kind of Man, dude? I know you got it back in your files, man. You probably got it on vinyl. Get it out so I can check it out.
Matt, you're kind of gonna have to follow what Jessica's doing. You're gonna have to use your ears because you guys get off a little bit. And it's fine. Just make sure that it lines back up so Shanley knows what's going on and where to come in and come out. Everybody be real respectful and listen to that. See if you can shed a tear. Make it move your emotions, kiddos. That's it, Matt. Get in touch with those emotions. You're a sensitive man and we all know it. When he plays the song, he has to Parents are going to be bawling right here. We're having some volume issues. Does anybody else recognize that? I bet Shanley does. Everybody else hang on a minute except for Zach, don't play.
Like, he's always having to yell and scream and stuff, and then...
Some of us are too low, some of us are too high. We're mostly
We're all different. But
loud.
mostly we're just too loud.